What's going on, guys? Andrew Ram here, and welcome back to another Freaky Friday. And today we're playing the continuing series we've been doing, Doki Doki. So yeah, last time we shared our notes for the first time, our poems for the first time, and now we did another one. So let's see if we get we did this right. Another day passes. It's time for a club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Ram. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehehe. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always simple things to do anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Oh, thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. What reasons? Why don't you look at your purse already? Yeah? Why that all of a sudden? You broke it. I just wanted to look at it. Ah! She nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and tries to get open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see right through Sayori. It's not fair. How did you even know? Simple, really. You had enough money in the first place. You would have had it brought a snack before coming to the club room. Either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money so I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. Oh. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Haha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in the book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri? Tell each road to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, sorry. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Fact. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. Didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the retribution. That still coming for you, sorry. That's this little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sorry knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you would have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. To trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What the? God. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. She glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my whatever that means? Retribution? Actually, that almost worked. Ahaha! Oh, no. I was gonna give it to you, but then I heard you lie about the cupcake. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, it's so nice of you. So happy. She hugs the cookie. Jeez, eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. She's so good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hee. Going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite out of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers. Where's the chocolate? Yeah, well, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm really happy you shared this one with me. She gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her hands around her. God. Jeez! I get it. Come on, cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Oh my god. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? She glances around. Monica is in the club room. Where is she? Oh, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Probably has things to do today. Pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. Didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Sorry, there's like a bunny outside my window. Crazy. Just snooping around. Anyways. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzingly glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kinda started recently. Always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it. That's so. In that case, I wouldn't let you down, Abraham. Monica smiles sweetly. Didn't mean to pressure you or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I really love the chance to share one, so I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Nancy will end up complaining to her anyway. So it looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her typing. Yuri's back to her book and Nancy disappears into the closet. Ingram. Only Sayori suddenly comes up to me. Get some supplies from another class or want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna make posters and stuff. I need to get some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Oops. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. With Angel rented supplies. If you don't need to trouble yourself, I'd be happy to go with him. Well, I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Hey, okay. It's just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, drum? Yeah, let's go. School tour! We exit the club room. I follow Sayori. Some skims across around the hallway. Honestly, instead of just talking to a kid to the mall or something, you find pleasure in simple things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly would you do for the festival anyway? Not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. That's so. Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Nah, bruh! That's horrible. Sounds kind of dull. Ram, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. Not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you said, the lines of the poem, like, see my feet, last remaining flower beacons to me. I twist the stem, feeding it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now I will look in every direction. The once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Look at that! Sayori! How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you just talk like that. Eh? You meanie. Working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that this is pretty ordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. I guess it means I'm doing a good job. I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. He spins around in the hallway again. Grab this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Mission, eh? Long time since just fit time with Sayori like this. But the end, she hasn't changed one bit. So she's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibe from the world around her. Pretty nostalgic feeling to me. And the years went by, I began to hold myself in my room more and more. So adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. He was enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet. I follow. Let's see what's in here. Crayons! Pull out of crayons off the empty shelf. Their best friend too. Kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling off various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. And at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Oh, I draw one by accident. Smack! She bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead. She clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Sayori is sitting on the floor. I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. I have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Damn. Silly goose. Sayori slowly reaches her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to the floor as well. That's gonna swell up. Fire some ice. Ram. Where do you find our ice around this time? Could find a cold drink would do. You don't have to. Fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing through pain. Sorry, makes a joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Pat Sayori on the shoulder, went into the hallway. Look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since she'll be used as I pack that into the drink. I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left. Sorry, and the music's gone quiet. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Here, Sayori. I handed the bottle of apple juice to her. Nice and cold. She opens the cap and starts drinking from it. What are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah! Sorry, I forgot. Ah! How did you hit your head? How hard did you hit your head? She places the bottle against the bump on her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it, you'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Drem. This kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it? And what do you mean? You know how you used to play outside all the time? We'll always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fall behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrap myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. Ha ha ha. And you would rush over as quickly as you could. You really try hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blame yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble or someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? I'm just thinking, man, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess it was always focused on games that I didn't pay attention enough to you. Some way it's my fault. Kind of like this time too. If it wasn't rushing out of the closet, you probably would have not hit your head. I don't think you realize, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. Wishing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. W Riz! Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it feels natural. Or I know I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? No, you're right. Fam, so glad there's nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling what we'll end up after for college or after that. It wouldn't be fair to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been like this long already, right? I imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sorry, whimsically expression in her has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Remaining silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside. And when I see her deep thoughts like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. We don't really want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I had it under my bangs. Chops to her feet. Ah! Clenches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast or you're hurting yourself. Gosh! Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Follows her out of the classroom. Larry plays with her bangs, try to hide the bone without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to start sharing our poems. Hey, sorry, your forehead. It's fine, don't worry about. Just playing with the crayon and smack my forehead into the shell. Oh my god. Well, anyway, go to find everything we need. I have it right. Eh? She finally glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. On the post paper too. Ahaha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Rem. And well, Sayori, I failed to come with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. Start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Ready to show your poems? Each I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Oh my goodness, poem time, guys, poem time. Start from the top, like usual. Sayori, already talked to her. Ramp. I really love your poems. Whoa! I think she's catching on, guys. Oh my goodness. Can't believe you're hiding these from me. Hey, I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good! Well, you know me. Yesterday's and this one too. Can't tell me. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so. No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki's least likely to admit how much she likes something. I don't really think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. I used to write poems and when I'm thinking about you. Whoa ho ho! Dummy Riz. Wow. I'm thinking weird things, idiot. I just meant you're really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems in my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in life an adventure. Even little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying. I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand what I try to explain to you, Sayori. I pat her head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Trem, you give me your poem? I want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, there's something for me. You completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. You do this anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap! Ah! My pencil. She hastily bends down and pick up the piece she dropped. Being inactive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. That's fine. I'll get it for you. Bent on her to pick up the broken pencil. She clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. You look clumsy today. Ha ha ha. Let's sit down, sorry. Yeah. I grabbed Sayori's arm and helped her sit at the desk. Anyway, still haven't read your poem. Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. Sure, I'll like it. A long one. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. The bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feels a certain way. Dawn comes a bottle to save the day. Or down. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time escalated. I don't know. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and kill my friends. And they come in such a hurry. They want my balls that much. Frankly, pull them out from my shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. Every time I let one go, shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy hearts, and shatters all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Interesting. Holy crap! Did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Mama taught me a lot. You've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. That was kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you're proud of it. Oh, thanks. Feels like I was meant to express myself this way. Even if it helps me understand my feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got I'm pretty passionate about this. Hope you can keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. And I keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Who has a habit of getting upset with something before dropping it more than a week later? I wonder if it's one of those times. Seeing this passion rise makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh my god, guys. This is so long. It could be a long episode. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. I can't really say it got any better either. Phew! Huh? Phew, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was compliment. That's to say someone recognizes my experience. Well, they keep practicing, maybe it'll be as good as me one day. No one tells me nasty, completely missed the point. I'm gonna think of it. This kind of reminds me of Sayori's phone from yesterday. You think so? Well, yeah, well, I guess. You've been friends with her so long, might as well have the same wavelength. I nearly shook me as her type. Or as a type all of a sudden? Well, I didn't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend much time with her, someone like you? Like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was unnecessary. But think about it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away and like letting go of a balloon. You say we could take care of each other on our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up. She took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands probably gross. So I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. A lot of her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. What the freak? Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yeah, well, yesterday's way too short. Just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. It's pretty straightforward to this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Okay. Like anyone would agree about the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone. It's how everyone thinks of mine. That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I brought it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid people, if they found out, they make fun of you less or think less of you. That makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I really think people should try to learn how to respect others for liking weird things. You're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. A lot of other people can too. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing useless unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. I want to thank people for oh my god! But I wanted to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good poem for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Can't speak today, guys. Gosh. See what you've written for today. Well done, Angel, right? Your skills are really improving. Already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Yeah? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much, as it seems like you can get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't think you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the feelings you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. Very intimate exercise. I see. Certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course, their poem you wrote for today. She nods and hands me her poem. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the shuddering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The beauty of my cutting knife with oh my god, can't read. The bread of my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon inserts to play the phase and it reflects that much more light off the cutting knife. The very same light that glints in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. Raccoons become more hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows off its excitement. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have a lot that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who make fun of my hobbies. I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, because I probably would have hated myself. I'd be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad you're a good listener. Time for the last one. Monica. Hi again, Trent. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for me today? Sure, here you go. Gave my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. It's got really like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating a bit. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her in this club, don't you? And again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. Not shy, it's just I'm just teasing. And it's a bit. I know it takes a bit of time to be friends with everyone, but Yuri and Atsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them a share of their time. You can come talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's something like that. Just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. Didn't really mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, gonna read my poem now. I liked how this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. A meaningless noise. Noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Speaking, screeching, piercing. Sin, cosine, tangent. Nerd. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. I'll save me. Wait. Just saying. It's more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's the kind of thing I really never seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Oops. Choosing where and how you space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what this is about, though. Haha. I'm just asking what a poem isn't the right question. A poem could be an abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or it could be a conversation with the reader. But putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. W. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might need to change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about... Guys, it's damn juice! He just walked in my room. Wait, is that tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha. My advice for today. Thanks for listening. She's breaking the fourth wall. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poem, right? I have some extra plans so everyone could come up, sit at the front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to study for the festival? So that we can put together anything good in a few days? Or just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members? It's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Laura's been working on posts and I designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Oh, okay, that's great and all. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Oh, Monica! Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up with and recite their poems too. So everybody's putting them all on the poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Larry's also been coloring a poster, hold it up for us to see. You kidding me, Monica? You didn't start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's that bad of an idea? Well, no. Not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a whole group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask from them to recite their poems out loud in front of a whole room of full of people. I kind of overlooked that. So sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. As for those reasons, that we're all going to do this, that we're all in this club today. You want to share with others, inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. If it all takes us standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Nifty and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been really trying to get new members. This is the least we can do to help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but Masculine doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Netsky. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's faces. I guess I don't really have much of a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club seriously is going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course! Now let's see. She flips through her notebooks to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. Title of this poem, The Way They Fly. Ahem. She begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the world to life. Is this something she's done before, or is this simply a natural? Is she simply natural? That's around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Mary looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, she finishes. The floor was applauded. She takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was hoping instead to go to sample. Ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each other. You can do it, Yuri! It's called Aftermage of a Crimson Eye. Okay. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is he suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It was like what happened when Yuri got absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. A poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she indicates with perfect timing. It's going to be a rare glimpse into the wheeling fire that keeps Yuri concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality and glances around as she's bewildered even herself. It's the meat-save situation. Bruh. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her. We're so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. We look like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Upside of the chair walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ahaha. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. You guys do it so easily. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. She begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheered like Sayori's. It's searing and bittersweet. If I were to read this on a paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she says she likes my poem. I feel like it's get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. He even dreamt like it. That's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be other poems that wouldn't work as well with that kind of delivery. And I don't really understand. In other words, I see poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. And I mean, I need a little more force behind it, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. As well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of others. Everyone else. Yee. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Happy? That'll make me go before Angel Ram. I can compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let Angel Ram lower everyone's standards a little bit for you little. Oh my god. It's fine. Might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Just go with what I wrote for today. Stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel awkward. I recite my poem. It's not exactly confident in my own writing. It's hard to put energy into. Despite that, once I finish, everyone would applaud anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Hold on, let me get some water. My voice is getting dry. That's something that improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki, whatever that word is, gets out of her seat, makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, oh my god. The poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she still is little in thirst, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as it giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again. Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? Being in front of other people will be easier. Like whatever fits I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. Real. I think it would have been the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you don't have to worry too much about the festival. That being said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It'd be hard, but I hope you all have an idea what you like now. Make sure you all pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez! I should probably find some other poems recited then. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me feel really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. The festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. it's been working out really nicely so far, so I can continue that. After the festival finish planning tomorrow, they will have the weekend prepare. Monday's a big day. Can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. For the sake of the club, and pressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yup. Look at you two always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It's feels nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Okay, John, you have to say it. Well, whatever, let's go home already. I'll call and say everyone tomorrow, even though it's only been a few days. A lot's already have changed. But today's story is a bit quieter than usual on my way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I'll speak about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean, fumbles their words. Let's just say that one day Yuri asked you to walk home with you. Huh? What did you do? What question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, yeah, Sayori. Really think I ditched you for Yuri? But she's beautiful and smart. Jeez, already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. It's just silly, Ram. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? Competition trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I wanted to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen that time? Okay, the poem. Oh my god. Well, I think you figured it out at this point. And you'll have to find out the rest tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, next Friday. For next Free Friday. And yeah. That's it for today's episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed. That was pretty long. We got really close to Sayori there. So, hopefully it continues. And yeah, guys, we'll see you guys next Friday for part 3. Goodbye.